So let's take a look now at Facebook to really understand the power of Facebook. A lot of people have never been trained on how to use Facebook, guys, so I'm going to do a quick little overview training here to show you how I was able to recruit 129 people into Explocial in just under 3.5 months. It was, what are we at, 90, it's actually just right at 100 days right now. So what I typically recommend that you do when you're using Facebook is don't always be talking about your business, your business, your business, your business. Remember that this industry is really personal development disguised as a business. So things that are motivational, things that are inspirational, things that are funny, things that push people's buttons, that start a little bit of controversial chat going. Those are good things on your Facebook wall. So you'll notice here, though, that there are some people that hit the like button. Now, a lot of people go, oh, look, cool, I got a bunch of likes. Well, they never actually do anything with that, and those are the people that most likely are probably broke. So if you're going to use social media, here are the people that I want to be able to connect with. Now, you'll notice here that I've got people that I'm not even necessarily friends with that are liking the post. That means that through somebody else's feed, they're seeing the post and they're clicking the like button. Well, these are people that I probably want to reach out and have connections with. I can also see who I'm not currently friends with that's liking my post and starting to follow some of my my information. Now, this is also a great way. You can typically find out whether or not a person's in the same line of work that you are in by looking how many friends in common do you have. You can see 24 mutual friends. It lists all the friends. You know, I can go here and say, oh, who are the 11 friends I have in common with this person? Who are the 50 friends I have in common with this person? A lot of people don't understand the power of this, guys. This is literally like being able to go into a lounge and have this computer profile come up on every single person that's in the room to find out what they like, what they don't like, you know, what kind of movies that they're interested, what books that they've read, do they have a family, do they have kids? You can look at photos that they've got posted. You can find out so much about people on Facebook just by clicking around a little bit. So these are some of the friends or people that want to be friends or people that are just interested in the stuff that I've posted. Now, so let's start to scroll down here to look at the type of response that different start to generate. Okay. So what have we got here? This one here just went up, so it's you know, just a few posts, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 people shared that, so it's now broadcast onto other people's walls. What do we got here? Now look at the interesting thing here, guys, and this is important for you to realize. This one says stop selling and start connecting. Seriously, no one cares about the features and benefits of your products. They care more about how you make them feel and the fact that you remembered it was their son's baseball semifinals on the weekend. Focus on relationships and you will never have to worry about money ever again. Now look at this. This was just posted a short time ago, about an hour ago, but look at this, 20, 21, 22, 23 likes. Now there is people that I want to connect with. Those are, you know, 23 conversations that I can have, and I can find out how much. Now look at this. Isn't it interesting? Gary looks like he's liked 2 of my posts today. Gaz has liked 2 of my posts, and Paige has liked 2 of my posts, and Renee's liked 2 of my posts. And they're not even involved in my business. Do you think it might be a good idea for me to reach out and connect? Now think about this, guys. This is literally like going behind the scenes to be able to get into the mind of your prospect, to find out what exactly it is that they are interested in, by just doing a little bit of a self-analysis and finding out truly what they're thinking. So let's keep on scrolling down here. What have we got? Okay, there's 6 likes there. Okay, look at this one. 30, 31, 32, 33 people liked this post. Those that connect with the most people make the most money. You can connect with people through your writing. You can connect with people through your videos. You can connect with people through your pictures. You can connect with people through your blog posts and your Facebook posts. Or you can just have a simple conversation and find out how they are doing. Either way, if you want to make big money, you better start connecting. Now, what part of that, guys, have I talked about the revolutionary patent and the antioxidants, and you have no idea what this product is going to do for your skin? Fasten your seatbelt. You're going to make trillions and jillions and gillions that you're going to never, your life's never going to be the same again once you buy this amazing product. What part of that have I done? None. None, guys. This is where people don't understand social media. Now, in the event that you walked into a lounge, would you pull out a megaphone and put it on full blast and start barking about your products to a group of people? No, that's not social. So you've got to decide what you are. Are you just like really rude and obnoxious that wants to come into a room with an air horn and, like, you know, basically shock everybody and scare them so that they want to, you know, run in the corner and never want to talk to you? Or do you want to be that person that everybody just wants to hang out with? Do you want to be that person in the corner that has a whole crowd of people around you where everybody wants to hear what you have to say because they see that you provide value? Value, guys. You want to be a top recruiter? Start providing value to the market. Start providing value to your team. Don't be the person with the megaphone that's just trying to bark up a tree, because nobody likes it. I'm just telling you honestly. Look at this. Take the time to do today what others won't do, so you can have tomorrow what others wish they had too. So this has 21, 22, 23, 24 people liked that particular post. Now, the thing that I will tell you about social media, guys, is that it's not your job to sell or convince anybody about anything. That's not what top recruiters do. Top recruiters help people to solve their problems. And you can't know what a person's problem is unless you start having a conversation. Now, hear what I'm saying here. You can't help somebody solve their problem unless you have a conversation. Now, unless you're asking them quality questions to find out what's going on in their reality, you can't have an opportunity to connect with people. Now, remember that people are mirrors of one another, right? And that's what gets people connecting with one another. So it's not an accident, guys, that Tony came and turned around towards me and then signed my book. Why? Because I had already gone into what's called mind lock. That's what happens when you mirror and model somebody. You can actually influence the reality and what that person does and what path they decide to go and what decisions they make by finding things in common and mirroring their reality, becoming like them, becoming the same as them. We're all connected, guys, just like the ocean. You take 2 cups, you dip it into the water, now you got 2 people. You pour it back out, now it's back in the ocean. There's the whole life cycle. So, you know, what I say to people is take the focus off of your products and your deal and put it onto the relationship and getting to know a person. So we got 15, 16, 17, 18. So I can find out who is starting to look at my posts, right? And I can find out, are these, look at, here's another 3 friend requests that have come through. So you can start to find out, and a couple people here have liked my posts and they're not friends yet. So these are people that I want to reach out to get an opportunity to start building relationships. Now, there's no pitch in a relationship, guys. There's no pitch in saying, hey, Debbie, how's it going? How's your day going so far? You know, how's it over in the UK? I've got some business partners over in the UK. You know, so let's just give you an example. So here we are, and I'm going to reach out and say a quick hello to I typically keep it really casual and, you know, just really genuinely want to get a chance to start a new path, a new relationship with somebody that I haven't met before. So now I'm going to go back to my Facebook wall, and I'm going to find out as well, who else can I connect with today? Now, guys, if you realize how powerful that Facebook is, quite honestly, I mean, I don't know why you'd really ever want to go out and start paying tens of thousands of dollars for paid traffic when you can teach your people relationship marketing skills, and they can become top recruiters in their first month. So let's take a look here. What do we got? Let's see Canvas. Okay, so I'm going to see if I've ever had, okay, so it looks like I've had some chat with Candace. She's probably involved with my business because I've sent her something about the vision board contest that we've got going on. Guys, if you're this is the power of being on your path of personal development. And one of the things I like to do is reward people that take action. So this is a contest that we've got going on right now for people that just write out their why. Why is it they want to become a millionaire? Why do they want to tap into their personal power? Why do they want to have a 2-hour coaching session with somebody who's generated millions of dollars on their career path? So they have to do a vision board. It's got to, you know, use our training. It's got to be 3-dimensional. And they've got to write out their why and then submit it, and the deadline is the 15th of September. But the prize is $250 cash and a 2-hour coaching session. So, you know, she was probably just reaching out to find out more, a little bit more about the contest. So we'll go back to the wall again. Now, do you realize that you could do an hour, you could maybe do a couple hours to invest into your relationships, guys, relationships, because this will take your business to a completely different level. So I can find out, you know, out of all these people. Now, do you realize that I got an opportunity to further along 22 relationships with some people that haven't even been on my friends list before? But look at the amazing thing that's happening that I see coming up. This guy's liked 3 of my posts today. So has this guy. So has this lady. Do you think that it might be a good idea? Maybe they will like more about quantum physics mind mastery. That we can, maybe I can help them to become a better recruiter by helping them to understand the power of relationships. So I'm going to now reach out to Paige, and I'm just going to find out how Paige is doing. Hey, Paige. Thanks. Okay. Now, I want to show you guys something here that's really powerful. So I'm going to take that out. Now I'm going to go to Paige's About. Okay, now watch this. Okay, so there's a good chance she's in some company called WAHM. Now, I don't know what that is. It could be Wake Up Now. I don't quite know. Work at home force. Okay, so she's in the home-based business industry, definitely. She doesn't have a lot of information here about where she's from, but let's take a look at her albums to see if there's any reference to any of her other stuff. Okay, or I can even pop on here and watch this, a couple bits of this video to see more about her psyche and where she's at. Okay, so she's talking about video marketing here a little bit, and okay, so I can now make reference to her video. So, okay, so I'm going to go here to this, and how's it going? Thanks a lot for stopping by today and like some of my posts. And using we. Okay, then I might put, you know, a little happy face, and then I might say something like, so, okay. So there we've got a connection that we're going to send out to Paige. Now, guys, I can't tell you how much of a better investment this is into your business than to actually connect with people that are real business people that are you know, already sold on this model. Do you realize that if you do this, you will never get asked if what you're marketing is a pyramid? You will never get asked if what you're marketing is a scam. You're only dealing with people that are already sold on this model. That's called target marketing, and it's a big difference. So what I want to do here, just in closing, guys, to show you a real explanation of why it is that people fail in MLM. Just to give you an idea of the value and the type of training that you'll get inside of Quantum Physics Mind Mastery, because this is one of the things that most people never even get trained. Did you know that only 2% of people will ever enroll into a network marketing company on their first exposure? 2%. But here's the interesting thing. On the second exposure, it only goes up to 3%. Now you might want to know why salespeople fail miserably in networking. Did you know that on the third exposure that only 5% will ever enroll into a network marketing company? 5%, that's hardly any. And only 10% will ever enroll into a network marketing company on their fourth connection or exposure. But look what happens on number 5, up to 12. 80%? Are you for real? 80% of people will enroll into your network marketing company between the 5th and 12th exposure? Aha! Now we get it. Now that this makes total sense. Do you realize this is why it's important to keep it all about the person and not about your deal, not about your company, not about your pitch? And you've got to wait for the right time to even bring up your company. So I say to people, are you, if I say, how are you finding the economy right now? And they go, well, actually not too good, Darren. My wife just lost her job, or there's been corporate downsizing that's gone on, or whatever. I say, really? Tell me more about that. I want them to pour salt on their wound. So they've identified they've got a serious problem. Now, I say after that, well, could you use an extra $25,000 a month? I mean, would that help? Now, if they say yes to me, my next thing that I say is I help people add $25,000 a month to their residual income with a small little team of only 200 people. Is that something that might interest you? Now, if they say yes, they're pretty much done, guys. I mean, they've said yes 2 times. They're pretty much done. I just send them my link to the video. This is important to understand about this model. Unless you've built rapport, don't even start talking about your business. Unless you've found things in common with their family, with their occupation, with their recreation, what they like to do for fun, or what motivates them, don't even talk about your business. Start asking more questions to find more things in common. You need to do that to get here, to even get up to bat to get a hit. Now, that gives you the ability to get a hit. So now you're on first base. You got to ask a few qualifying questions to find out if there's a need. So if I say, well, could you use an extra $25,000 a month? And Tom says, actually, not really, Darren, I'm good. I go, cool. What do you got planned for the weekend? Are you going away at all? What do you got, any exciting plans? It's that casual. Networking is very casual. You are a tour guide. You are a traffic controller. All you want to do is connect, build rapport, connect, ask qualifying questions, connect, steer that person to something other than you that's going to present your opportunity. Now, notice that that says something or someone other than you. That doesn't mean that you start talking about the patents in the background, the antioxidants and the gazillions and the jillions and the trillions that you're going to make, and you have no idea what's going to happen. Get in now, fasten your seatbelt. Guys, just so you know, you sound completely stupid when you do that. That's not networking. So if that's you, and sending out the 6-inch exposés talking about your company and this revolutionary product, just so you know, guys, that's not networking. And anybody who's professional in this industry looks at that and starts laughing because you're making a fool of yourself. So don't do it. So something or someone other than you presents the opportunity through a website, a webcast, a brochure, a video, a DVD, a CT, a hotel presentation, or a teleconference. A lot of times the third-party validation can be done just with the video. A lot of companies now have really good sales videos, and there are multiple validations on those videos. And then after a person's gone through that process, you just ask them a real simple question. So Tom, based upon what you've seen and heard, can you see an opportunity here? It's a yes or a no. There's no hard closing here in this process, guys. Somebody can see it, they can see it. If they can't, no problem. What do you got planned for the weekend? Thanks a lot for coming by and checking out this presentation. So that's really as simple as it is, guys. I'm happy to work with anybody that wants to completely turn their life around to start experiencing the life-changing income that we're experiencing here with Explosial and our business opportunity.